because I'm going to be streaming to 2 different platforms. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, that don't look too bad. Um, hey, everybody on YouTube. It's Ron Jackson. What's going on? And I'm going to make sure I'm muted here so I can take questions. And I'm going to go live as well on Instagram. Let me put this on. Yes. So, how's everybody doing? I'm just, live right now, and just gonna play some tune and take some questions. And it's great for me to go live, so I can get some engagement with my fans and things like that. I'm gonna go live right now on Instagram too in a second. Just making sure everything is adjusted correctly. If you have any questions or anything, hey Matt, it's good to see you, man. I'm doing good. I'm gonna play a little bit for you guys. I've been I've been studying myself, and I'm really inspired. Took a lesson with a great Mike Stern on guitar last Sunday. I'm gonna be taking more lessons. Come in, come in, and so if there's any questions, send them to me or any requests. Good to hear from you, Matt. And I'm gonna go live right now on Instagram as well. I'm going to play a song for now to get started. Let me go live on Instagram too, because I don't want to leave them out. So let me do a song right now because it could happen to you. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's a bunch of questions here on YouTube and some comments. So Aiden says, "What's poppin'?" That's pretty funny. And what's your favorite jazz album of all time? Oh man, I can't decide that. What's your biggest influence in playing jazz? I play psychedelic pop garage band. That's from Matt. And my favorite jazz musician is Chet Baker. Man, I have so many favorite jazz musicians I can't keep up with them actually. Some of my favorites are Miles Davis, Freddie Hubbard, guitarists like George Benson, Wes Montgomery, Pat Metheny, Mike Stern's one of my favorite too. And there's a lot of guitars, that I like. All the greats, So let me just see what's going on here. I'm just trying to see what Herb Apple's a great trumpet player. Yeah, he's great. He has a jazz club out in California too, I heard. So an awesome bass for a jazz is precision bass with tape wound strings. Yeah, this is a tape wound string guitar here. So thank you for watching, and thank you, LH. Got a little from Wes Montgomery. Yeah, LH says that. Let me see what's going on here on the Instagram. I'm also broadcasting to you guys, and I just want to let you guys know on Instagram. Thank you for watching, everybody. Just to let you know, Instagram, that Instagram wants me to let you know that that you can buy a badge from me to help support my channel, and they're encouraging me to do that. So this is actually probably backwards on YouTube, but you don't need it for YouTube. So if you'd like to donate a badge or more to me, to help support me and my channel, just buy a badge off your Instagram page, for 1 or 2 or 3 hearts, and that would be great. Okay. I'd like to thank everybody who attended my jazz improv workshop this past weekend on Lively. I made an announcement on YouTube and on Instagram, and it came out to be a great turnout, and appreciate it. And if there's any requests or anything, let me know. How many strings does that have? It has Yazay1. This has 7 strings on it, so this is a 7-string guitar. Charleston. Oh, duh. Charleston. Ymir's talking about Charleston, huh? Thank you. Ymir's one of my students. He mentioned that. So yeah, my guitar has 7 strings. Yazay1. Let me see me wave some people now on Instagram and say hi to those guys. And thank you for watching, Instagram. Let me see who else is. If there's any other questions, if you want to send me a question too on Instagram, let me know. So I'm just waving to some people here. Thank you for watching. Who's ever watching? I know it's a funny afternoon. So someone on Instagram said it's nice that he varies a little, I believe, but yes, I think he hybrid picking during the chords. Yes, I'm doing hybrid picking, everybody. I know how to do a little bit of everything on the guitar. Hybrid picking, finger picking. It just depends what context I'm playing. When I'm playing jazz, I usually do hybrid picking. Is this hybrid picking just getting into the guitar? Yeah. So hybrid picking, I'm gonna do some examples for you right now. Someone's asking about that on Instagram. So hybrid picking is a combination of picking and using your fingers, holding a pick with your hand. So let me show you right now. I'm just waving to some people right now on Instagram, and then when I get to it right now. So here we go. So here's hybrid picking. Well, a lot of people are watching on Instagram. Watch this. So when I'm actually walking a bass line, everybody, watch this. I'm actually, let's say I was playing, It Could Happen to You, which I was playing a minute ago. So when I'm walking the bass line, I'm using my pick. So I'm using my first, I'm actually using my second and third fingers on my picking hand. The middle finger and the ring finger, they call it, the little finger, and I mix them up. Now I can do the same thing with just the pick if I want to. With my pick too, it's just a little harder to actually execute. So I kind of mix it up. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm actually trying to just execute my lines and my chords when I'm playing like that. So if I'm taking a solo, like I'm doing, if I'm playing a solo and I'm accompanying myself, I'll do something like this. So I'll do what I'm doing right now is like when I start walking the bass lines or something like that, I'll start throwing in like my pick and my fingers. Also, what's happening is, since my guitar is a big body guitar, I actually have to mute the strings a little bit so they don't ring. So that's what takes a lot of work too. With my both hands actually, with my picking hand and my fretting hand, I have to go. I'm kind of muting the strings with my palm here. It just sounds a little muted actually because I'm trying to mute the string. See, I'm doing hybrid picking now. And I do sometimes I'll do tapping too as well. Like I'll walk the bass line and go like this. So I'm using a tapping and I'll do all kinds of percussive things that I used to practice now comes out naturally in my playing. So yeah, those are some cool things. Let me see. Some people are asking questions here on YouTube now. Hey, so Zoris, well, what a name. Hello, my Mr. Jackson. I cannot play over more difficult changes. How can I improve? Please help me. So Zoris, to be able to play over more difficult changes, you got to practice over difficult changes and try to work out your lines over these changes. So you just got to do trial and error and try to figure out the chord scale, the arpeggio, any way you can get through this. Okay? I bet you, man, if you knows how to play an Oscar Peterson tune, well, Oscar Peterson, thank you, Eric. Oscar Peterson did a lot of standards, so I probably played one of his standards. Are flat wash strings hard to bend? I heard they are. No, that's not true. I have flat wash strings here. So Matt's Goalkeeping, that's an interesting name. I can bend these strings. These are 14s, everybody, so you know. And I actually bend these strings. Now my action's pretty high too, so I can bend these strings. So I'm bending these strings. You know what the problem is when you bend the strings on these kind of guitars, you have to I have to tune the thing. So they get a little out of tune quickly. But that's about it. But it takes a little strength to bend 14 on top strings. But yeah, you can bend the flat wounds. So what's the best way to learn different chord positions of the same chord around the fingerboard? What's the best way to learn different chord positions of the same chord on the fingerboard? So you should learn all your cage chord system chords, they call them, So let's say you have to know all your C chords like this. I'm on my 7-string guitar, so it can be kind of tricky to show you. Let me go on my 6-string guitar. So that's my Eastman 7 AR C10 S7 string, but I'm going to get my D'Angelico XL1 out for you guys. So if I'm playing this guitar, it takes, when I switch from 6 to 7 string, it can be tricky because I think there's a 7 string here, but you got to learn all your chords like this. So you got to learn like a C chord. You got to know, every student. There's some students who learn how to play guitar with me, jazz guitar, and they don't know their open strings. So you got to know all your open string chords, everybody, and you get them from playing. From playing the cage systems like this. Here's a C chord here, a C chord like this, as a bar chord. Looks like an A form open. These all come from your open string chords, everybody. Then like this, okay, which is your G string open, G chords open, and then the C form like this on the 8th position, which is like your open E, and then this form, cage form, which is actually your looks like a D chord on this fret, and then this form, which is like the C chord open. So once you know all these forms, you have to make them into minor, diminished, and augmented triads. So you learn how to change them. See what I did? I made a minor, major, minor. I'm only doing 3 note voicings basically. And then you can do diminished. Now it gets a little tricky here. So you're going to go. Now you can't really do diminished here, so I'm going to have to do it here. Diminished, see? Now like this. See that? I'm making these diminished now. So you have to be able to practice your chords like that. Also augmented. See what I'm doing? And here. Etc. Be able to do all your chords as augmented chords. So those are the 3 basic chord forms that are built on chords in general. You get all your fancy chords with all these different augmented, diminished, and major triads, okay, and minor triads, okay? So that's how you get into chords. Let me see if there's any questions here now on Instagram. And thank everybody for watching. I just want to make a few announcements, everybody. It's my birthday coming up, so I want to let you guys know on my website, RyanJacksonMusic.com, you can get my you can get everything 25% off of my website. Use code HBD at RyanJacksonMusic.com and save 20% on everything. My book, this is right? Yep. My book, everything, So this is what it looks like. Go to my website to celebrate my birthday this week, and use code. Can you pass me that yellow envelope out there, please? And you can use code HBD, and there you can get my stuff off 20% off my website. That big one out there. Yeah. Thank you. So look, and here's my book. If you want to pick up my book, it's about chord voicings, everybody. Right here. You can get my book there as well. Chords at Your Fingertips. I've been selling a lot of these books on Instagram. I'm seeing there's a problem on my Instagram with a signal. So I don't know what's causing it. Sorry, guys. So anyway, let me go back to playing a little bit, everybody, and answer your questions. Okay, hold on. Which jazz? What jazz piece is good for beginners? So, Rick Meck. Blues and stuff like that. A lot of people do songs like, let me see. I have a post on TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube about easy tunes to learn on guitar. So you can learn things like minor swing by Django Reinhardt. Blues like blues in B flat, like Sunny Moon for Two. So that's called Sunny Moon for Two in blues in B flat. Okay, by Sonny Rollins. That's another tune. Any kind of jazz blues, C-jam blues, anything like that. Another song song that they say is easy, but it's not really easy, I don't think. It's Killer Joe. I mean, those are some easy jazz songs. You can look it up on the internet. Just look up easy jazz tunes to learn. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I think the K system is the best for note memorizing. Good. Thank you, Zoris. I have a question, Master. Thank you. How should I study block chord patterns? Okay, for block chords, everybody, you should really know all your inversions of the block chords. Okay, block chords are basically drop twos, or we call them in the magazine I write for called Acoustic Guitar. We call them closed voicings, basically. And those are the easiest ones to play on the guitar, like a form that comes from the K system. Like, let's say a C major 7 like this. So you should be able to know all your inversions first of all your chords up and down the neck like this. All three adjacent strings like this, the triads. Minor and major too. Okay? Etc. You understand? And then minor if you have to. See? And then, of course, diminish like this. See? Etc. Okay? Etc. And your augmented, of course, and everything. And then you should know your block chords like this. So this is a C major 7. So, like, you have to do it on adjacent strings too. Watch this. See what I'm doing? And then you could do it as you could do C major 7 and then C minor 7. So I'm doing it on the first 4 strings, but you have to be able to do it on each 4-string set, and then you can start putting other drop kind of voicings eventually. So those are the things you have to work on with your drop twos and diminished and everything else. Let me see if there's any questions on Instagram, because I'm also trying not to avoid people on Instagram here. I'm having a poor connection on Instagram. I don't know what's going on here. I hope it gets better. So anyway, I think it's my phone, because it's a 5G phone or something. No, it's not that. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Anyway, so let me ask some more questions to answer some more questions. So Zoris, you're thinking about what? Playing the guitar. Oh, Aiden, Zoris, I'm thinking more playing like a chord in multiple ways without having to count out every string. So everybody, the Charleston rhythm. Okay, you may have had a joke with Charleston rhythm. So everybody, the best thing to do when you're memorizing chords on the guitar or anything on your instruments, but particularly guitar, is just see the pattern. And of course, you should know the notes and the intervals. You should be able to say them out loud. But when you're playing, you're actually it's all mechanical. So you've actually just got to be able to execute and play, just play as best you can, everything. And in practice it and work it out when you're actually, on a gig or, playing with other people, etc. You just got to go execute just like that. And so, just practice. So let me see. So you don't have to count every string, and you should be able to do it, but you should be able to do it slowly and then be able to play it fast. It's kind of hard. It's just a lot of repetition and motor skills like that. Let me see. Someone has some question here. A little believe. Yes, I have hybrid pick. Okay, someone said hybrid picking. So I like to use hybrid picking and all kinds of stuff actually when I'm playing. See if there's any more questions on Instagram coming up right here. Nope. So far, there's a lot of people who are watching though. So let me look here. So on Instagram. So just so you guys know, I make these announcements all the time. Just so you know, if you like a nice close shave, like I have, and you have this kind of hairstyle, I'm a skull shaver influencer, so I have to make an announcement. I have a new code that you can save 10% on skullshaver.com. It's kind of funny. I have to do this. Use my code Ron Guitar, and you save 10% off anything there for women and men's razors and products. Okay, use the code Ron Jackson. Oh, no, Ron Guitar. Excuse me, at skullshaver.com. Ron Guitar, and this is for my YouTube followers. You could use this Ron Guitar. Okay, this changes every time because my code expires. But I'm also gonna announce my Henriksen. Oh yes, it's backwards on YouTube. Really? Let me see. Is this okay now? Oh, that's okay now. Sorry about that, YouTube. It's weird. It's backwards on YouTube, but it should be this on YouTube too. So it's Ron Guitar. Now, you've been playing. Now, Chris has a question. Hey Ron, I've been playing guitar for 2.5 years, and my ultimate goal is to be able to be a great improviser. Me too. So, what are some things that I should work on eventually to eventually get there? Well, first you have to practice a lot. You should transcribe solos. You should learn solos, of course, too. You have to learn tunes. I would get a good teacher to help you. I've been studying myself recently. I started studying with a drummer, and I took a lesson with the great Mike Stern recently, and and he showed me a lot of good stuff. And I've had a lot of great teachers over the years: Pat Martino, Bucky Pizzarelli, Rodney Jones. So you have to study with teachers. They'll tell you what to work on. They'll see what you need to work on. You can't see these things. You can't see these things by just like by practicing by yourself with on YouTube. Looking at me talk to you about this stuff. You need to get a teacher. Actually, what's happening there is right now is like I have a student, that wants to study with me, and he just said, well, I can't do this, man, by myself. I'm going to take a lesson with you. So he's going to start taking a lesson with me once a week. So if you want to take lessons, let me know, okay? And I'll help you out. And it could be online, whatever. So, you really need some people to guide you when you're practicing, when you're playing. There's a lot of things I need to work on, and I practice all the time. Especially when I don't practice as much as I like to, but I need to practice. That's how you get better, okay? So you have to learn a lot of tunes in jazz too. Hello, everybody. Please remember to give Mr. Jackson a thumbs up for his birthday. Thank you. Yeah, go to my website. The best birthday present, everybody, is to go to my website and get one of my books or CDs that I have. Use my code, and you save money. Go to my website, ronjacksonmusic.com, and you can pick up my book, Chords at Your Fingertips. And you can go buy my CDs. I have like about 8 out, but not all of them on my website. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a tour next year already in the Midwest and the West Coast that I'm working on right now. So you can see me there. You can see what's going on my website. So just go there. You can pick up my book CDs. I have more book CDs and books and stuff there. Picks, all kinds of stuff. Use code HBD to save 20% on my website. Okay, now let me keep talking. Before we keep talking here, let me play something here. Someone's talking about Barry Harris. Can you talk? You know what? Django is good. Yeah. Have you ever? I never owned a Howard Roberts guitar. Now someone's talking about the Barry Harris diminished to minor 6. Okay, so that diminished 6 to minor 6 progression comes from the melodic minor scale, the jazz melodic minor scale. What we call it, the minor bebop scale, goes like this. It comes from the major scale, and I actually have a video on YouTube about this already, a whole lesson. So go back and look at it. Oguzhan, because there's a whole video about it. So I don't want to explain it in this live stream when I have a whole video about it. But it's basically taking the minor bebop scale, which is actually a major bebop scale, which has a passing tone between the 5 and 6, like this. Now you have to practice that everywhere too. That's a major scale with a passing tone between the 5 and 6. That's the 5, which is G, and then G sharp to A. It's not a tension. Passing tone. And you harmonize it in minor now. things. I'm just trying to play that through you for you. But the thing is, now you have to do the triads with that. So, so it starts off with a C minor 6 chord, and then it goes to D diminished. Then it goes to C minor 6 with the first inversion, then F diminished, okay, and then C minor 6, second inversion, and then A flat diminished, then C minor 6. Oh, sorry. And then third inversion, and then B diminished. It's hard to say and play, but I can play it. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. This is tricky. So then you have to be able to do all the adjacent strings. So that's the diminished to minor 6. So minor 6 is diminished. That's that's actually the melodic minor bebop scale, or the jazz minor bebop scale, they call it. They go. It's the same thing as major in minor, okay? And the melodic minor in jazz, the 7th and 6th are raised down and up, okay, or up and down. In classical, you do this. In jazz, keep them the same, okay? It's easier, actually, to keep them raised. So that's how you practice this. So you have to be able to play them on all the adjacent strings. So, for example, if I'm playing on the 6th string, it's much harder. I gotta think about this. Wow. So I just did the melodic minor bebop scale harmonized in chords. Okay, you can do it in triads too. Oh, this is hard now. Oh. Now think about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, getting lost here. So, yeah, so that's, that's really tricky. So when you practice this, you got to learn how to do this in different ways. So, I'm going to be ending in a minute, actually, everybody, because I answered a lot of questions, and, and I don't know, and I have to get going, but thank you for watching. So you got to learn how to play all these progressions and all these jazz things that I showed you. And practice these things. I need to practice these things still, but when I'm playing, I'm just playing. When I'm practicing things I don't know or need to review. So again, everybody, if you enjoyed the show on Instagram, please send me a badge. If you can read this, okay. One badge, they give me, you can get donates $1 or $2, $3 is $5 on Instagram, okay. And if you enjoyed this on YouTube, you can always donate to my Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal at Ron Jackson Music, okay. And everybody, if you're enjoying this, if you just go to my website, okay, and you can actually save 20%. It's my birthday sale, okay. You can save 20% on my website. Just go to use my code HBD and save 20% on my website at ronjacksonmusic.com. Someone has a request for let me see something here. Let me go down here. Do Meditation by Joe Beam. Oh, okay. And if you want to donate, for anything that I've done today, please go to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App at Ron Jackson Music, and you donate there. Okay, so let me show you something right now. Someone said play Medication. I'll play a little bit of it. Yeah! Yay! So that was called Meditation for Rocky Shane. And thank everybody for watching. And and I hope to see you guys here soon on YouTube and Instagram. And thank you for watching. And let me say bye to everybody here. There's a lot of people that joined. And let me see. And hey man, thanks Richard. I mean, I didn't play stuff perfectly. But you know what? When you're taking lessons with even some master guitar players and everybody, it's hard to execute this stuff just like that. You got to practice, and it's like, and I'm actually talking and, live, and it's actually hard. I really appreciate you guys because, this is really hard to do. Imagine you talking on live to everybody on YouTube, who's ever watching you on Instagram, both places I'm doing that. And then they're asking you a question, you have to be able to play this stuff. And it's not easy to play this stuff because I play I take lessons from masters, and it's hard to execute this stuff, especially when you're on camera live, And I can't see this too well. Yeah. So what's happening is, I have to really be really on it, and it's still not easy. I'm trying to talk and play and explain things to you guys. So I really appreciate all your patience, and please follow me everywhere. Please tell your friends to follow me. I appreciate it. Watch my videos. A lot of these videos, there's a lot of lessons on my YouTube channel, and you can learn this stuff already, okay? And so I'll be doing some more videos soon and posting them. And also join my Patreon. Let me make a few announcements, because I have a bunch of announcements. So you can join my Patreon too, if you enjoy that. It's only $3 a month for like one lesson a month. And I post at least once a week. Recently I've been getting busy, so I've been posting once a week and putting posts up in general. So go watch go to my Patreon and join. For $3 and up, it goes up to like 600, or I forget how much a month, but pretty expensive. But you get real mentorship, And there's some people who want to study like that. So, join my Patreon. There's some other things here that I have. Also I forgot to mention, I use a little amp called the Henriksen amp. If you want to save 5% on this amp, they're kind of expensive, but they're great amps. You can use my code Ron Jackson at henriksenamps.com, okay? And save 5%. And use my code Ron Jackson. Share that code with everybody, because it's a permanent code. I've sold a lot of amps for them recently using this code. So please, share it and use it yourself. You can get anything on their website. They make the best small guitar amps, man. And they're really powerful, and you could actually use them on gigs, and even with a band, and it sounds loud if you can't carry a huge amp with you sometime, okay? So check them out. Everybody, we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon, okay? And thanks a lot. I want to say bye-bye. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Instagram.